Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. First of all, let's thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa taala who given us the help, the change and the time so I can make it this video and you can watching this video. And don't forget to salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Intanz and here I want to tell you about history of English literature development. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Hope you enjoy this video. English, Middle English, and culture. Old English descends from the language spoken by North Germanic on 5th century onwards. No writing until they learned the Latin alphabet from Roman missionaries. And Old English is mostly chronicle, patrilineal, descriptive, but chiefly narrative-oriented. Middle English and culture from 1066 onwards to introduce the iambic pentameter line, the rhyming couplet, and the rhyme used in Italian poetry. Culture works is prose, lyric poetry, and mostly narrative poetry. His greatest work, which find in Troilus, Cresside, and the Canterbury Tales. Second is Tudor lyric poetry. Begins in early 16th century from work of Sir Thomas Wyatt and Henry Howard, or Earl of Surrey. His greatest of Wyatt is influenced by Italian Francesco Petrarca, and Surrey developed unrhymed pentameter or blank verse, which will be great used to contemporary dramatists. Third is Renaissance drama. First English dramatist is Marlowe. Before 16th century, English drama meant the amateur performance of Bible story by craft gods on public holidays. Marlowe's play used 5-act structure and medium of blank verse, which Shakespeare so productive and developed virtuality exhaust this form. Next is metaphysical poetry. The greatest of Elizabethan lyric poetry is John Donne at 57 until 6031, whose short love poems are characterized by wit and irony. The preoccupation with big question of love, death, and religious faith marks out Donne and his successors, who often called metaphysical poets. The best known of the other metaphysical poets are George Herbert, Andrew Marvell, and Henry Faulkner. Next is epic poetry. Long narrative poems on heroic subject mark the best work of classical Greek, or Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, and Roman poetry or Virgil's Aeneid. The best poetry of mid-18th century is comic writing of Alexander Pope. Pope is the best regarded comic writer and satirist of English poetry. Among his many masterpieces, one of the more accessible is The Rape of Lock. Street poetry is well represented by the neoclassical Thomas Gray, whose elegy written in a country churchyard virtually perfect elegant style. Restoration comedy, a new kind of comic drama dealing with issue of sexual political with the wealthy, the bourgeois, arose, and this is restoration drama. And develop will beyond the restoration into the mid 18th century almost. Next is prose fiction and the novel. The popular and very contemporary medium for narrative in 16th century is theater. Jonathan Swift wrote satires in verse and prose. He is best known of extant prose work Gulliver's Travel. The first English novel is generally accepted in Pamela by Samuel Richardson, and another important novelist is Lawrence Sterne, author of Tristram Shandy. After Fielding, novel is dominated of Sir Walter Scott and Jane Austen, who typified respectively the neo-regional historical romanticism and established urban classical views. Next is Romanticism, the revolt of the sense or passion against the intellect and of the individual against the consensus. First theories may be seen in the work of William Blake and in continental writers such as Swiss philosopher Gigi Roseva and German playwright Johann Christoph and Johann Wolfgang. The work of later Romantics John Keats and his friends Percy B.C. Shelley is marked by an attempt to make language beautiful and interest in remote history and exotic place. Next is Victorian poetry. The major of this era are Alfred, Lord Tennyson, and Robert Browning. Lord Tennyson and Robert Browning are politic verified, and their works devise easy classification. Other Victorian poets of note include Elizabeth Browning, or Browning's wife, and Christina Rossetti. Then is Victorian novel. In 19th century, adult literacy increased marked by attempt to provide education by the state, and the self-help themes are partly the result of the popularity of the novel. The greatest English novelist of 19th century and possibly all time is Charles Dickens, because the complexity of his best work, the variety of tone, and the use of irony and caricature creative surface problem for modern reader. Next is later Victorian novelists. The turn of the century concerns begin to show in late Victorian novelists such as George Eliot and Thomas Hardy. Eliot with The Will and Plus, Adam Babe, and Middlemarch, and while Hardy with The Major of Casterbridge, The Return of Native Tales of the Urbervilles, and The Obscure begin to show a negative portrait of Victorian society and their stories, and with that of their protagonists. Is early 20th century poets. W. Yeats is one of two figures who dominate modern poetry, and the other being is T.S. Eliot. Yeats uses conventional lyric forms but explore the connection between modern themes and classical and also romantic ideas. Even though Eliot uses elements of conventional forms, within an unconventionally structured world in his greatest work. Then is early modern writers. The late Victorian and early modern periods are spanned by two novelists of foreign birth, the American Henry James and the Paul Joseph Conrad. James relates character of issues, culture, and ethnic. His style can be opaque, while Conrad's narrative may resemble adventure stories in incident and setting, but his real concern with issues of character and morality also include R.L. Stevenson, Oscar Wilde, and E.M. Foster, and also etc. And the last is poetry in later 20th century. Between two wars, a revival of romanticism in poetry is associated with the work of W.H. Auden, Louis Magnus, and Cecil D. Lewis. The well-spec Taylor Thomas is notable for strange effect of language, alternating from extreme simplicity to massive overstatement. And that's all for me. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you understand what I'm explaining. And the last is thank you for watching. Bye bye.